Hey guys. Okay, so I'm putting my meatball mixture together. Um, let's see if you can see what I have. I'm going to do my meatballs completely not what is traditionally recommended. Gosh, sorry. Ugh, gunk in my mouth. Because in traditional meatballs, according to my grandmother and my father, is that you should use the cheapest meat you can find. It has to have a lot of fat to it. And obviously, traditionally, it's beef. You'll see other meatball recipes where they put veal and they put pork and they do all this stuff. I've done that and it's okay. The texture still isn't the same. But I don't have that, and I'm using this lovely elk. And I've done this before. It's questionable each time whether or not it comes out. The biggest thing is that elk is so lean that it has a tendency to fall apart easier. So I'll see the texture and how I put it together and whether or not it seems like, sometimes when you do elk, you should mix it with like some Italian sausage to get that fat content in there. I didn't think far enough ahead when doing this to grab some of the thawed. I just threw it all in the pot. So we're just going to go for it and hope for the best. But yeah, they could fall apart in the sauce. So we'll see. But they'll be worth a try. And so if you'll notice, we have, I'm doing 2 pounds. Those are 1 pound little chubs each. I was taught that eggs are 1 egg per pound of meat plus 1 for the pot. If my texture is not right and it's not sticking well together, then I will probably add another egg. You need, of course, Parmesan and Romano cheese. And let me tell you about this. I've done shredded. It's not the same. It's not the same binder. Use your shredded on top of your pasta. It's really not great to make meatballs with. You want your grated. I am going to chop a little bit of bell pepper and a little bit of green onion. And I am going to also, of course, have my Italian style breadcrumbs. I've seen people use almond meal if you're gluten-free. I don't know how that turns out. Just need a binder. And I will also have a good portion of Italian seasoning. And that's probably it. I've done garlic. I'm not going to this time. I think it's enough. And then that's probably good. The thing that's missing, honestly, is Italian parsley is a big ingredient, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And I even went out of town and I was in Colorado Springs and it was all gone or sold out or wasn't carried at all. So oh well, there's going to be no Italian parsley, which is fine because there's some in this mix of Italian seasoning, so it'll have to do. So these aren't going to be exactly, my point is they're not exactly the same, but I'll show you what it turns out like in a second.